Hi everyone, welcome back to RDR. So we're going to install some more software today, of course, because I found more software. But I have some stories of some prior videos I made that I'm not going to post, and you'll see why for obvious reasons. So I made a video where I was going to install some board games and just do kind of a board game video. This didn't get posted because these all failed. So I have Battleship from Hasbro, Wheel of Fortune 2nd Edition, and Monopoly from Atari, Wheel of Fortune being from Hasbro. All three aired out after install, and I tried a few times after without recording to see if I could get these to work at all. They all failed. So I don't know if that's a Windows ME thing or if this software just stinks, but super unfortunate. And I tested my computer because I was like, well, maybe it's just software in general. Maybe something happened here. I installed Yahtzee from Hasbro again, which I did in the past. No problem there. So it's definitely something going on here. I just thought, wow, 3 for 3 failures. That video was boring after I watched it, and I just thought, I am not going to air this because who wants to watch just software fail out? I mean, I just looked exhausted in it, and I'm not going to post that. So there's one. Another I was going to do that I was so excited about was attempting to get this on the internet. Wirelessly now, not through some broadband PCM CIA card. So I tried to do the wireless route. I got this off of Craigslist for like $8, and this picks up the internet and it works, but you can't do anything. It's WEP and it's just a useless connection, but it does connect. I think this would be good for I think it's kind of more designed for a wireless LAN home network device, like a network between your devices. It's kind of what the box and manual made it sound like, but I wasn't satisfied. So I went on Newegg and I found a refurbished Linksys Wireless N PCM CIA card. And this installed just fine. This is from 2007. The prior one's 2002. This one installed but does not have the necessary drivers for Windows ME. I searched high and low on the internet. I searched high and low in the software this came with, and it's only for XP and Vista, and maybe newer ones if you can do that. But I mean, why would you use it with newer OSs anyway? Anyway, further research pretty much concluded that getting Windows ME or Windows 98 on a wireless network is pretty much impossible. Now, if I am wrong there, please let me know in the comments because I would love to know a way. If some third party or if just some homebrew system has come out to get this to go wireless, I would love to get that to work. Or some sort of drivers I don't know about that I can use to get that to work. That would be awesome. But I'm not going to host that video either because, again, it was just an epic failure and kind of boring. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I've been up to. Another thing, which is awesome, which I just picked up today at a place called Computer Resource, which was Computer Renaissance, if you're not familiar. I found a compact PS2 mouse, and it works great, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I paid a little bit more than I wanted to for it, but it works, and I got it, and I feel complete. So that's just awesome. So I found some more software today. I got to start finding some new storage system for all these discs too. But what I'm going to do today is we're going to do some more pre-internet software since we couldn't get this online. I have here today the Deluxe Compton's Interactive Encyclopedia 98 edition. I do have the Compton's Interactive Atlas 97 edition on here, so now I have the encyclopedia to go with it. In addition, since I am such a fan of Microsoft Encarta, I found Encarta Encyclopedia Deluxe 2000. I have never used this, so that is awesome. And this is a 3-disc set actually, an install disc and then 2 discs for the software itself. Here's something rattling around in here. I just want to make sure, yeah, I get that fixed really quick. So I'm kind of excited here. Another thing I've added to this computer is an older version of CCleaner. I'm a big fan of CCleaner, and I was glad to find some older versions available through Puriform themselves. So I got that on here, cleaned things up. Thing is running great. So let's install The Compton's Interactive Encyclopedia 98 edition. Let's have a look at the manual here while we're doing this. If I can get it out. Jeez. There we go. On the back, it actually has an ad for the World Atlas that we have installed on here for the 97 Atlas. And it also has an ad for the Complete Reference Collection. That'd be great to grab. Probably pretty boring, but I'd get it if I could find it. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, this is so cool. My last one had a date in it. I think it was the install date, the Atlas. And this one has an install date, too, of 3/12/99. That is just so cool. I'm guessing this was... I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what this was used for. If this was for home or for school, or... I'm guessing it was for someone's home. Very basic manual setup, how to run it. A fax registration number. That's awesome. That somebody wrote in there. I don't know if you can see that at the very bottom, but somebody wrote it in. Just like they wrote in the date on the front. Has a customer number and everything. So, you know what? I think this was installed probably by some company for some customer, and they put the ID and the date they installed it, which is hilarious to me. Can't imagine someone would pay to do that, but maybe they had no idea what they were doing back then. Because back then this was like complex, you know, installing software. Now it's just like a walk in the park. . So the place I went to get this mouse at had a ton of compact mice. I don't know what to say there. But, so I got my pick of the litter. But, man, this thing, super clean inside and out. And I opened up, you know, the trackball. Everything was really clean inside, no gunk or anything. And it just is perfect. I just need a compact mouse pad now. And I'll be set. We'll definitely do the large install. Because the large install, I mean, it's 41 meg. I mean, why not? I think that's just fine. All right. Now, like I said, this is a 2-disc set. But I don't get much of an idea of what's on each disc when looking at them. Oh, I do love how it boasts that interactive 3D flight in the ad for the World Atlas that we looked at, which is pretty minimal. I mean, it was cool to see. I liked it, but there's not a whole lot there. I mean, you're just flying over a world really fast and, I mean, pretty quickly, but I guess back then that was just something to brag about. All right. We got to start the encyclopedia. By the way, in Fort Collins, where I'm located, it is ridiculously hot lately. Oh, cool. We have audio. We'll register later. Oh, this is great. The sound is amazing, and I get so happy still to hear like non-crackly sound from this thing because I still am playing a lot of games that have a lot of sound issues. Viper Racing has major sound issues. NASCAR 2 has 0 sound, and that is not fixable as far as I'm concerned. And then the Oregon Trail 4th edition, which I have running, is the worst sound I've ever heard, and that I cannot fix. F-22 Lightning 2, a game I am playing off of a USB, because I don't have the disc, but I found it on my abandonware, has sound issues too now. And it didn't when I first had played it, so I don't know what the heck's going on there, but I might reinstall that and see if I can't clear that up. That game is a blast, just only because of the nostalgia, but it is so hard. If you've ever played F-22 Lightning II from Nova Logic and beat the game, let me know, because I can't get past the second mission. And I don't think I ever have in my whole life. All right. The 1999 edition of Compton's Interactive Encyclopedia is now available. I'll hit Don't Remind Me Again because I'm not going to call the number and order it, that's for sure. Would you like to take a guided tour? No, I want to explore on my own. So we got our timeline, we got internet, which I really, really wish I could get this thing on. Tools, find. List of contacts, word search, topic tree, bookmarks, previous items. There's an atlas on here as well. Timeline, similar stuff to the last disc like this. Man, the sound effects rock. There's a dictionary, word processor, a notebook. We got to see what the word processor looks like. Okay, this is WordPad. It is a shortcut to WordPad. And I bet you the notebook is a shortcut to Notepad. Shall we find out? No, notebook is actually something else built in. That was literally a shortcut to the WordPad for the note. I mean, yikes. Makes me want to get some form of word processing on here. Some old version of Word or Works or something I'm going to have to get. I don't know why. I just want it. I want this thing to be flushed out and be like it would be used back in '98. Well, let's find something here. Let's do a word search. Let's just stick to the same topic. Let's do Titanic. Again, I am a Titanic buff. Not the movie, but the history of the ship itself and the White Star Line. Really intrigues me. Okay, so we get mythology, history. Events of May, June 97. I'm guessing that's the movie. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the Titanic in here. Gives you web pages. Looks like we need the internet for that. This may be more of an online thing. Let's see here. No, it's a complete encyclopedia, but it has direct web links. Okay. This did come with free monthly updates when it was released. The Unsinkable Titanic. Oh, yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. A game I think I need to find the discs for again and put on here is Titanic Adventure Out of Time. If you've never played that game and you like those mystery puzzle solving games, that is one heck of a good game because it takes place on the Titanic. It's basically free roam, which for the time, you know, you get the idea. But really cool game. Keep losing my mouse. There it is. This is cool. This will be fun to mess with. Awesome. I'm happy to say that was a success. Although I never even put in the second disc, but I have a feeling if I needed to, it would ask me. Kind of like the IBM World Book did, which was massive the more I looked into that. All right, on to Encarta 2000. Now, my experience with Encarta was with Encarta 96 that came with my Windows 95 PC. I actually remember using that to write out some reports and stuff for school. And that was a story I had where I printed off a bunch of stuff. If you look back on some earlier videos I did installing similar software like this, I told a pretty funny story of how I blew like, I don't know, couple hundred pages of printer paper and ink and an entire cartridge of black and colored ink, just printing this stuff off of Encarta for fun because I didn't know better, and printing back then was really magical. All right, let's continue. Verification in process. What is it verifying? It probably wants a code. Ah, I have a code in the back here. That'll work. Actually, that's a little redundant. There we go. Microsoft Natural Language Search. I think we'll put that on there. Oh, we definitely want the text-to-speech engine and the speech recognition engine. Maybe I can do what the World Book had done, but that required a ton of software, which is maybe just built into this one. That'd be really cool. Let's have a look at what we get with this. Actually, wow. You know what we get? No manual. A whole bunch of discs, but no manual. I mean, it was 2000, so, I mean, well, 99, so maybe they just thought it wasn't necessary. Or it's missing, which is kind of sad. As I was saying before, it's extremely hot out, so iced coffee in here, by the way. I'm not drinking hot coffee today. It's impossible. It is 94 degrees right now. We've been getting over 100 lately, which is kind of gross. All right. It's installing quite quickly, so that's good to see. Another thing I picked up today. I want to use this with some games that are available on my abandoned software. See if I can't get them on discs so I can play them on this. That would be really, really cool. So this was cheap, by the way. This is a ultra slim portable DVD writer, and it was $20 at Best Buy right now. And I mean, you can't beat that. So I bought one about 4 years ago, and it was some cheap Chinese ripoff one for like $25 on Amazon, and I had to send it back because it did not work. It wouldn't even read a disc or a music CD. It was just broken, and I was super turned off by purchasing one after that. But I thought, well, maybe one day I'll invest. But at the time, these things were still like twice the price. So I'm glad to see these have come down, and they had a few different models. But I mean, for $20, a simple USB rewriter, which if you ever need one, just saying, they're there right now. Bought a whole bunch of other crap at Best Buy today too. Actually, I'm moving, like I've said, and you can't tell, but behind me, my living room is empty right now, and I have a whole bunch of furniture and boxes I need to put together once I move. And I went and picked up three new Roku smart TVs, one 4K 50-inch and two just 720p 32 inchers. But I thought I want to have new TVs when I move. I'm sick of lugging these TVs I've had, which are, I mean, I do have one smart TV and a couple other older TVs from, like 2007, 2008, but it was time to Craigslist those, and it was kind of an impulse buy. I've been thinking about it for a long time, but the prices right now for these TVs were unbelievably unbeatable. So I won't tell you what I paid, but for 3 TVs, you wouldn't believe it. So another thing Best Buy is doing, and I know I'm not getting paid by Best Buy to say this stuff, but dang, I mean, they're cheaper than on Amazon right now. So really excited about that. All right, looks like it's installed. Let's see if I can't find it here. There it is. Oh, gotta insert disc 1. That's right, this is just an install disc. Let's let that load. Yes. There's a category. Oh, letter from the editor popped up here. Don't care to read. A dynamic timeline, Encarta Explorer, a Millennium category, like I was mentioning, that is kind of funny. Media and online features, and there's a homework center built into this one. That's kind of cool. I got to go to the Millennium category. Key events of the Millennium. Y2K. No, I don't know. It's probably in there though. Oh, it's like a timeline. That's really cool. Cool. Let's check out the media and online features. There's virtual tours, interactivities, and there's Mind Maze. Now, Mind Maze, this looks like the exact same game. Yep. Seeing this on Encarta 96 was mind-blowing because it was like a free game. Who dares enter the castle Mind Maze? Choose one or more names from the list. Tourist. Oh, it's the exact same game. I wonder if the questions are different. You can pick your categories or category. Let's do geography. Level 1 geography. I don't know what I just did there. Oh, I hit new game. That probably wasn't the right idea. Oh, that's right. I gotta click a door. The organ that stores urine after its formation by the kidneys would be the bladder. I am not going to play this in front of you because that could be embarrassing if I miss some easy ones, which is totally possible. Because I am no genius. Lover of old software and electronic junk? Yes. Genius? No. Awesome. Well, that is going to be fun to mess with as well. I need to find the music area. In Encarta 96, there was this area where you could listen to instruments. And I think I've mentioned this in other videos, but I'm sorry. But if that's the case. But listening to just clicking on those instruments and hearing those clips back then was just so cool. And I want to just see if they have some variation or better variation of that in this one. That'd be fun to see. Well, thank you for for joining me as always. I have a lot of fun doing this. I hope it's fun to watch. Feel free to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying what I'm doing here. I don't intend to just do stuff with the Compact 1692 on this channel. There will be more variety as I move into my new place and get better equipment, and I'm not kind of ghetto rigging everything like I am now, but I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, this is just kind of what's been filling my time, my free time at the moment. So I'll probably continue to be doing these, but let me know what you think of them. I have a lot of fun doing this, so like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if not, either way, thank you always for joining me with these videos, and have an awesome day.